Hey everyone, we're here with Will You Press the Button? It's kind of on the similar line to Would You Rather, in the sense where you get thrown a question, and but instead of picking option A or option B, it's here's a good and a bad. Would you take the good with the bad? So like in this case here, I would be able to teleport to any destination in the world at will. So just like Nightcrawler, well not Nightcrawler because he has to know, but just teleportation, just boop there, But I will not be able to take anything with me, including clothes. So I could teleport anywhere, but I arrive there naked with nothing. So I like this one because teleportation is like on the top of my list for like superpowers I could have. It's like teleportation is right up there. And I write the negatives bad is that I can't bring things. But at the same time, as long as I plan ahead, it shouldn't be too big a deal. Because, like, I'm not just going to, like, randomly teleport to, like, some foreign country or somewhere without being prepped to stay there anyway. So, like, what I do is I, book a hotel room or something, some sort of location to stay. I make sure that I have a set of clothes there, whether it's, like, through, like, the hotel staff, like, in addition to normal room preparation, can you please leave a set of clothing in this size on the bed? And then, boop, I teleport in, get dressed, and I head out. And now, right, I'm still in the problem of not being able to bring luggage or money or anything. So that's a problem, but as long as I plan ahead for what I'm gonna do, as long as it's not just on the whim, and then, like, you take into account, like, oh, I'm in a position, like, I'm in a place that is, like, really bad, like, I'm in the middle of a life-threatening situation, I'm in the middle of, or someone else is in the middle of a life-threatening situation, and I can do something to stop them, then boom, I teleport, and in that case, I don't mind that I'm naked, because I'd rather have not died, and or saved someone else from dying. I'd be naked to do that, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna press the button, boom, and then here, it tells you who would press the button, or the percentage of people. And then you rate the dilemma to move on. I think it's a good one. And then there are comments. Laziest way to undress ever. So yeah, I like that one. You can kill anybody with your mind, but you can never walk again. No. I don't need to kill. I like not that walking. I like walking. I like the mobility that is walking. But not being able to walk isn't the end of my life. There are plenty of advances in medicine and technology to assist me in that. Though it says never walk again, so maybe whatever. But I don't want and or need to kill people. That's just not a power I want. I don't, like, again, there might be very, very, very minuscule amounts of times in my life where being able to kill someone with my mind would be in any way a good idea. But that is so small that it's not worth not being able to walk. I'm not pressing that button. Yep, it's kind of close. 57 did not, so I'm still in the majority, but I think it did. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's a good dilemma because I don't think it's a terrible dilemma. You can turn ordinary water into any alcoholic beverage you like, which is none of them. But every other non-alcoholic drink you taste like water. Nah, nope, not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I don't like the taste of alcohol. Which is because the idea, like, there's a lot of really tasty alcoholic beverages. Just the fact that they're made with alcohol kind of ruins some of that flavor for me. So it's like, I'd much rather be able to just drink, like, soda and juices and, normal drinks and have them taste like that than have everything taste like booze, because that's not what I want. You can change any one thing in your life. It's vague, but okay. But you can only do it once, and it takes 5 years off your lifespan. Huh. That's actually an interesting dilemma. I really like that, because you can change any one thing in your life, which is really vague. So, like, can I change that one thing to be that I will live forever? Because if so, then I get to live forever. Now, sure, I can only do it once, which I'm fine with. I totally get. Or does it have to be kind of more immediate? Like, I have $1 million in my bank account. To be fair, if I had the choice to change that, it'd probably be more than $1 million, but you get the idea there. Yeah, I think I'd press that button. Yeah. I mean, 5 years off my lifespan isn't like that big a deal, assuming I get to live a decently long life. And again, if I could change myself to be immortal, then that's irrelevant, so... You become the richest man in the world, but you owe a huge debt? How huge? You can't... The richest man in the world, I'm pretty sure, has many billions, if not... I mean, and like, do you become the richest by, like, a cent? Or do you become the richest by a good chunk of money? Because if you become richest by a cent, then sure, you know... I mean, you're still the richest, but... And you still have a ton of money, but it's not... It's too vague for me to be able to do. Because without knowing how huge of a debt it was, it's hard to... Right, because if it's like, I have $17 billion, but I owe $2 million, sure, that's no problem. But if I have $17 billion, but I owe $16 billion, now sure, I'm still stuck with $1 billion, and in reality that's a total positive, but it's just, it's without knowing, it's hard for me to say that I would do that. The weather will be perpetually sunny, warm, and glorious. Ice cream only comes in one flavor, peanut butter. Honestly, I don't see why that's a problem. I like peanut butter ice cream. I assume the problem is people are allergic to peanuts, maybe? I think it should be reversed for me. Ice cream only comes in one flavor, peanut butter, but the weather is always perpetually sunny, warm, and glorious. No, honestly, I don't think I'm going to press it, because I mean, I don't like to change the weather, because the weather works in specific ways for a reason. It you know, I don't say it balances itself out, but like, you know, if it's perpetually sunny, we don't get rain. We have a drought. A lot of bad things happen. So, we will, like, if it was always like warm, sure. If it wasn't for the sunny part, that'd be fine. But if it's always sunny, that means there's never any clouds, or like a lot of clouds, so it never rains a lot, so droughts. Wow, it's a 50-50 by just a few hundred. You ensure the physical safety, financial security, and livelihood of any immediate family member you have. But you have a 60% chance of dying if you touch the button. Yeah, I'd probably do that. I very much personally believe that if I can help someone else, save someone else, you know, do like this kind of thing for someone else, it would be worth my life. Not that I'm gonna, you know, like throw my life away, that's not what I'm saying at all. But like in that last one, the teleportation one, you know, I would use my powers for good and save someone else's life if I had the opportunity. And it's a 60% chance, so it's above average. You know, it's more than likely, I guess, is a good way to put it. But it's not a guarantee. There's still a 40% chance that I don't even die. So yeah, I think I'll press that button. I think I would help my family. With a slight majority. Cool. What do we got? Alright. Your romantic relationships will never end badly, and none of your partners care if you're polygamous. There we go. I don't know why I had a time reading that word. But having sex with the same person 5 times will always end that romantic relationship, and you'll encounter all of your exes at least once weekly. I like the idea of someone just, like, abusing that power and having, like, an army of exes, and, like, having, like, so many of them that if you were to meet all of them once weekly, it would literally just be a constant flow of people that you're meeting, and then just like having this army of people, and like if it means that means wherever you move, they all move. I mean, I guess like unless they encounter like they Skype call you, but then why are they Skype calling you? That seems weird. But still, I think that sounds funny. But no, I mean, I think that a romantic relationship. I mean, I guess it depends on what it means by end badly. Right? Because I think that there's this kind of period of, like, dating where dates, you know, relationships might falter. And, like, there are plenty of people who I both know personally and don't, but like know their stories and stuff, who married the first person they ever like went out with, and they were like quote unquote soulmates, stuff like that, and that works. But for a lot of people, there's this long line of dating, and it's a lot of figuring out what you want, who you are as a person, and what you need to change about yourself. So I honestly think that relationships ending is not necessarily a good thing, but it can be a useful thing depending on who you are as a person. So I don't think I'm going to press this button. Also, because I don't want an army of X's following me around. That'd be good. You will successfully survive the zombie apocalypse with limitless power. Unlimited power. With limitless food, water, and shelter. Okay. The person you care about most will become a zombie. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm going to go with no. Only because the zombie apocalypse isn't a thing yet, and hopefully never will be. So we're just gonna not press that button because I don't want to deal with the zombie apocalypse. So this Julian Zully here does bring up a good point with keeping them as a pet, like the end of Shaun of the Dead. If you were to do that, but still, I'd rather just not deal with the zombie apocalypse. So your child become great and truly enjoyable people who you are proud of. Okay. Definitely some broken English there, but we made it through. But you have to name them either Epo, Lufetuaba, or Evil, which is hope, beautiful, and love backwards. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd do that. I'd probably go with Epo. I think, cause Lufetuba, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to discuss with the mother of my child, because obviously they have a say to some degree. But I don't know, my first instinct is to go to Epo, as far as the name. But yeah, I mean, if I can guarantee that my child is like a good person, that like I'm proud of, and they have a lot of friends, like they're just in general good, I can live with them having a not quite normal name. Because none of them are like the worst names. None of them are Airline Inspector or Apple. Actually, I mean, I guess honestly Apple isn't even that bad a name nowadays, but it was weird when it happened. You become an immortal female of any age and appearance you desire, but you become an insane militant feminist. So I'm gonna go with no, mostly because the insane militant part. I don't want to be an insane militant anything. I don't want to be an insane militant anything. There's no way you could put insane militant unless I'm like anti-insane militant. That I'd be fine with, cause sort of, but like, yeah, I don't want to be an insane militant anything. More people pressed that button than I thought it would have, honestly. 42%. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting dilemma. You have unlimited money, no one will sell you anything. Then no, because then I die. Because then I don't have food, I don't have water, I don't have electricity, I have nothing. If no one will sell me anything, I can't have anything. There you go, 34%, that's a much smaller. Unlimited access to internet wherever you are. Every selfie or Snapchat you have ever sent will be published in newspapers. Excellent. I don't do those things. I think I've taken one selfie in my life, and it was with Chilled Chaos at PAX East last year. Great guy, by the way. I only met him. It was like in a hallway. He had just finished eating lunch, and he was on his way to a panel. But I was able to, talk to him for a bit. Super cool guy. Hope to meet him again this year at PAX if he's there. But yeah, so I've taken a solid like 1 or 2 selfies, and I don't know if I've ever Snapchatted in my life. So I think I'm gonna go with yeah on that one, because internet access. Yep, 73% of people. But I can totally see why that would be a problem for some people. Because a lot of people do selfie and Snapchat a lot, and I can imagine some of them being a problem. But like for me, it's not something I've ever done. You gain super sight and hearing, but you lose your sense of taste. Is it like super sight and hearing like Superman, where like it's kind of optional and beneficial, or is it super sight and hearing like a dog, where if someone yells too loud, I get scared? Because if it's Superman, then yes. But if it's dog, then no. I'm gonna go with no, because right now it's a 50-50 depending on whether it's Superman or dog, and I do like the taste of food. Now, the benefit of losing your sense of taste for me is that if I don't have to taste things, then I don't care what things taste like, and I can eat all the really good-for-you food, because I don't care that it tastes bad, because it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like anything. So now that that's a function in my, or now that I've lost that function, I'm able to eat a lot healthier, and that's a good thing. But at the same time, if my super sight and hearing is that of a dog, where too loud of a noise freaks me out, or like my like if I'm wearing my headphones and like a loud video pops up and like I freak out, that's a problem. So I'm gonna go with I will not, but I don't think the bad is that bad. It's more so I don't quite understand exactly how the good is. Okay. Probably do one or two more, and then that'll be it. You will become the god of death, okay. But you will be hated forever by everyone that has ever lived. Duh! Duh! I feel like that's just an inherent part of becoming the god of death. Is that you'll be hated. Because you're the god of death. I probably won't, like, part of me is like, oh yeah, I could become a god of death, and then I'm immortal, because I'm a god of death, I'm the Grim Reaper, or something like that. But then I'm like, but everyone would hate me, and like, not that I care that much, but I do care a lot, because as a YouTuber, people kind of need to like you, at least in the way I'm doing YouTube, so that's a negative. Though, as a god of death, I don't think I need to do YouTube anymore, being the god of death, but still, it's a nice thing that I'd want to do. So I'm going to pass on that for now, the whole god of death. And last one, the next thing you touch turns into solid gold. Moving hand from mouse. But the next 50 things you touch after that catch fire. Okay, that's just, yes. I take that mattress I have over there, my mattress. I touch it, it becomes solid gold. I sell that for, I don't know how many millions of dollars. I'm gonna have to do it in like little dispersions to, see, I don't know. Do you do one big chunk before the prices go down because of how much gold you put into the system? Or do you do it in small increments so no one gets suspicious? But then again, would that much gold really affect the value of gold in that significant of a manner for me? I don't know. But yeah, so I touch that mattress, turn that into gold, sell that, and then I just find, like, I be careful, I'm like, alright, next 50 things I touch catch on fire, and I just go around, like, touching small individual things, like I just go to the trash can and start burning the pieces of trash in the trash can or something like that. Be like, oh, there you go, 50 things touched, things stop catching on fire, my life's back to normal except for the fact that I have a ton of money now. So yes, I will press that button. 65 to 35, alright, seems like a pretty good percentage. But that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like and share the video. Subscribe to keep up to date with future uploads. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought, if you would have pressed the button certain times or not. Maybe if I misunderstood something. And hopefully you'll tune in next time.